Al Michaels, masturbated to your voice before.
Hey, KFC. Bites. What's up, guys? So I'm sure by now we've all discovered that there is a huge fucking difference between masturbating to and masturbating while watching. I want to know what the weirdest thing you guys have masturbated to while watching. Like, what have you watched while masturbating? Like, they're separate. You're not masturbating because of something you are watching. Like, you're not watching porn. For example, the weirdest thing I have masturbated while watching is a Pompeii documentary.
I see.
Again,
okay.
as we know, there's a huge fucking difference. And I want to know what the weirdest thing you guys have watched just while masturbating. All right. See ya.
I don't know if I have an answer, but I do understand what she's saying.
So like she's watching TV and then decided to masturbate, and
Yes.
this Pompeii, yeah.
And that just happens to be on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure I just don't remember them, but like that's happened to me many times.
It happens. Like, it happens so often that I don't remember.
Right.
Where it's just like, yeah, that's.
I've masturbated to Breaking Bad. I've masturbated to fucking whatever's on.
Dude, I've masturbated to Criminal Minds a lot of times,
Bro. You have done everything to Criminal
I
Minds.
masturbated to Criminal Minds 3 times on the couch the other night, like Sunday night. Like it was wild. I was just alone on the couch with fucking serial killers and just fucking pounding off in the heat of the night. It is. I mean, it's just like all this question is just like, what are you regularly watching on TV right now?
Well, yes. It's like at that point I've done all sorts of things. Like I've masturbated to this on the television. I've masturbated wearing these clothes. I've masturbated like with these people in my house. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've done it all.
Al Michaels, masturbated to your voice before.
Yeah.
Like, it just happened. Like it wasn't your voice that was turning me on, but I could hear it.
I would love to think about like someone, like I would love to, like the other day when
in fact, I was talking to Al. Like, will you shut up 1 second?
Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin this money shot.
Oh man,
can you
quiet down, Al?
Imagine,
let Chris go.
You're not thinking about it, but yeah, like Collinsworth's on there going like, oh yeah, like the other day when those guys jumped off sides and he was like, oh yeah.
By the way,
imagine if you were coming.
Well, I tweeted about this when that happened, and I hate when that happens when they go off sides and it's not offside.
Yeah.
It was. I had a room,
a neutral zone infraction
people,
or whatever.
I had friends over, and I was like, "Off! He's off!" And then they come in neutral zone infraction. I'm like,
shut the fuck up!
Now you're making me sound dumb. I knew what it was, but it's easy to yell off.
Right.
But
if you're watching Mike Breen and you're jerking off and there's a bang or any of the catchphrases, if you got Gus Johnson on the fucking an old school Gus Johnson call while you're cracking it. I mean, that actually might be one where I was masturbating. From the parking lot! Oh, yeah.
Don Orsillo, Jerry Remy? Yeah.
Sure.
Jack Edwards, Andy Brickley? Yeah.
I mean, Keith Hernandez? Sure. Yeah. Keith? I have 100% jerked off to a Mets broadcast.
Yeah. Oh, I mean.
Like, Gary, Keith, and Ron, I have come to those guys probably more as often as porn.
It is.
Because, I mean, baseball's on every single night for like 8 months for hours. Like the entire masturbation period of the night, baseball's on. So, yeah, baseball for sure. Gary Cohen, I've come to your voice.
Yeah, that's why it works in reverse for me. I can't think about baseball when I'm trying not to come because I'm just like.
I'm always thinking about coming.
I'm like, time to come.
Especially when you're jerking off, you're trying to get to the point. It's like it actually speeds things up. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, this is so.
It is a good question. I didn't get what she was saying until the end when she was like, for instance, I've masturbated while watching a documentary on Pompeii. Now I get it.
But we've done it so much that we can't specify. I would love to hear other people's that they have the one thing that jumped out. Like,
I would say it's
remember that time we
were during. No, I think she probably said it right. It needs some clarification.
Yeah,
which she gave.
So get asked with your answers. Head over to the YouTube page, KFC Radio. We have all these clips and highlights of the episodes, so you can check it out and leave a comment below after you subscribe and hit the bell button. Leave a comment. What's the weirdest thing that's been on the TV while you happen to masturbate? That it especially once you like after you come and you're like, Oh man, Neil deGrasse Tyson's talking, you know? Then all of a sudden you shared an intimate moment with that guy. So let us know, weirdest thing you've ever masturbated during. All right, you're already laughing at one of the best clips of our shows. Now it's time for you to watch the full episode. So click here, subscribe to the full KFC Radio show. You can watch entire episodes right here. You want more clips? Click here. Subscribe to both of them.
Hit the button too. Hit the bell.
Hit the bell and the button, and then the comment below.
Leave comments who else you think we should interview.
And how I'm funnier than John.
Maybe.